Alright, so today's video is going to be focusing on this little shoe dryer, which you could use for gloves, socks, maybe some other things if you wanted to. But anyway, take a look at these images that give you a little more detail about this device, and then we'll jump into the video and actually look at, hear it, operate, a little more detailed view. Alright, so as stated in this video, I'm taking a look at a shoe dryer, and you can see this is relatively small. This is a Galaxy Note 9, so it's not really that big when you think about, the actual size. So portability is going to be really good. It does not have a removable power cord, so I guess that would be one thing that, might be a nice option to have. But other than that, it seems to be really good. It's not very loud in operation. We'll plug it up. You can hear it in just a moment. But I'll show you the actual device timer on the front. You can see it goes from 10 minutes to 120 minutes. So that's up to you how long, but you don't have to worry about it just running non-stop. It has 200 watts of power, so pretty good on that. Output temperature-wise is about 107, and that's not bad. You can actually, touch it. You're not going to feel like it's hot to the touch or anything. I wash my hands with 115 degree temperature water. So this isn't be something that's going to be bad for anyone unless you have a very high sensitivity. Perhaps then you'd have to be a little more careful. But pets, small children, I don't think you're going to find issues like getting burned and things, so it shouldn't be a problem. And the timer button, we'll take a look at that when I plug it up. I'll let you hear what it sounds like. And I want to show you first the operation of the actual unit arms wise. So it's folded down obviously right now. And if you lift up on this, you hear that click. That means it's locked into place in the first level. So if you have this sitting like that, it's not going to fold back down. And you just keep doing this, you'll hear multiple clicks. And if you want it fully upright like that, it's locked into place. And right here is the actual little locking mechanism. So to close this down, right now, it's not going to go anywhere. But if you press this little locking mechanism, it's a little easier when it's sitting on the floor, obviously. But that locking mechanism is what's going to allow you to fold it back up. So let's put this back up again. Another thing, of course, is if you had shoes or maybe gloves, they're going to fit over this fine. But in the event that you had something that was taller, like a boot, you may want to grab this, extend that out, so that way you don't have to worry too much about the length. You can get a little more drying for the entire thing. Now, this works with a variety of different materials, but one thing to keep in mind is even though this is a dryer, you do not want things to be soaking wet to the point where they're just saturated and dripping. So you either want to wring them out or give them a few minutes to try to shake some of the water out. But anything damp, is going to be fine. You just don't want a ton of water spilling down on the unit. Although there isn't a lot of area for water to intrude into the internals, it's just a smart thing to do with water and electricity, of course. And with this device extended like this, there's a locking mechanism as well. So back here, so you can't put this down, but if you press and hold, I don't know if you can see that little tab right there. If you press and hold that, you can put that back. And this side works the same. They both have independent locking mechanisms, but as far as the entire unit folding down, it's only on this one side, so you don't have to worry about that. So now, let me plug this up real quick, and you can hear what it sounds like. I'll adjust the camera so you can actually look at it, not me. Alright, so here's the device. If we turn that on, it's not very loud, like I can speak over it. Just a little fan going. It starts to warm up pretty much instantly, so you don't have to worry too much about a very long duration on waiting for it to warm up. It's just a few seconds, it's already starting to get warm. So it's pretty cool. I guess that's a bad pun, right? It's pretty cool, it's warm. Anyway, very simple operation. You just turn this and you can actually turn it back gently and turn it off. And then of course you're going to give it a few minutes to cool off before you actually package it back up or throw it into your luggage or whatever. So that's pretty much it. It comes with this box right here, and it has a little user manual, but operation is very simple. Like I said, the only thing you really need to be aware of is the locking mechanism here, and using the timer. Other than that, keep the space around it clear so that it has plenty of room for intake and exhaust. And I guess in terms of like putting an actual shoe on it, just grab the shoe I'm wearing. So you can set it like that and dry it. Now see, that shoe's got a little weight to it, and that's where, see how that works? So that's where pressing this button and tilting it like that and having it lock, that's going to give it the stability it needs. Now it's not going to fall over. So there you go. That's pretty much it. I'll leave a link below. You can find out more about this. Other than that, I guess if you have any questions, I can try to answer them. But it seems to be a pretty cool device. We have scuba diving little boots and things, so this makes it a little quicker and easier to dry those out faster. So yeah, very convenient in that regard. Then it just folds down and becomes portable. We can throw it in the back of the dive trailer, the back of the pickup, whatever. Yeah, so there you go. I'll leave a link below. As stated, you can check out more details. Thanks for watching.